Greetings, my beautiful cosmic family. Yes, I am looking like how I'm looking, baby. It is currently 3 or 4 a.m. So, I have an extreme download. Y'all know how these downloads get at 3 or 4 a.m., right? Let's put this around my neck. I don't need shit around my shit. So, for those of you that didn't watch the video I just posted, I know nobody did because I just posted that. It was regarding a backfire of a wound spell that turned into a spiritual, hence a spiritual surgery, a death of my old womb, and a rebirth. However, I took a shroom last night. And with this shroom, it didn't kick in till later. I do have a relative that just got released out of prison. And I've been spending time with him and stuff like that. But now I feel like it's time for me to go back into my shell a little bit. Because in this off this shroom, right, I'm asleep. But I wake up and it's something over my body. What y'all call that shit? Remember how you sleep and it's like something paralyzed you and you can't move or talk? Yeah. And it's something over my body, and then it's something laying right in front of me, looking at the thing that's on my body. So I'm trying to call my daughter or my son, they in the other room, but I can't even move my mouth to call them. Mind y'all, I'm woke. You feel me? I'm woke as hell. So I'm like, so I still go through the session of it. So I go back to sleep. Like, shit, I can't get out of it. I ain't about to fear it. It's like when you don't fear it, that shit go away. So I let it happen. It's meant for me to watch everything happen. Pay attention. So I go to sleep. I'm in a dream state. I'm in my old home on American Street. It's me and a bunch of different people, and there are different YouTube celebrities, all type of shit. And I'm in this dream state, and my kids are somebody upstairs. But it's like it's this very wicked demon or something in the house. And this motherfucker just like going after me. But I end up getting this motherfucker caught up and put him in this locket. But I end up getting out. I'm kind of dragging with this because I'm trying to jump from different scenarios, but it's like coming in and out as I'm speaking of it. Because this shit don't want to get out. So I'm watching it, paying attention to myself. I'm not scared of nothing. I'm seeing what it is I need to see. Mind you, I don't see my brother. I don't see none of my siblings for real. It's like an illusion. I can feel their energy, but it's different people on them. So I'm then going to it. Now the dream get better. Now I'm going through some greater things. And now it's like a pause. Now it's not even a dream. It's just my higher self talking to me. Because before I even started processing anything, it was loud as fuck in my ears. Like louder than it has ever been. Like a siren of like I'm trying to tell you something. And then my heart was beating real fast. Like my heart was racing. And my third eye had a lot of pressure. It was beating too. So I'm thinking, I'm like, really had to sit back. And I just woke up. I was sat in my bed for about an hour. And sat there and just processed this shit before I even came and made a video to show y'all. What I got with this whole incident. For one, I have never, in years had an experience where something was over my body. Ever. The last time I had this is when I stayed on Haverhill with that relative that just got released from prison. And when that happened on Haverhill, I called our karmic parent and asked her, and she was silent and couldn't give me any answers. So y'all know what that means, right? Y'all know this means that this incident only happened due to my relative, right? And why it came from my heart and my head is because the trick to get you out of your spiritual alignment and your spiritual spot is to throw your heart space off balance. And they knew the only one that can try to pull me back slightly and my heart space was still open for was my brother. The whole time I'm around him, I can't really tell because I'm off pills because I just had a spiritual surgery. I'm off meds, you feel me? But my nervous system was shocked. My nervous system was going through a lot. But I'm like, it's just the pills. It's just the medicine. So I gave myself for 24 hours without taking it, letting it release from my body. Spoke to him again. It's not that. It was more so like a forced conversation, and it's like my masculine energy is up more than my feminine, and that's not how it's supposed to be. So I can't lie. My feelings hurt. Because now I gotta release. And I gotta release quickly before something either happens to A, me, or B, him. Because you cannot fuck over great mother and expect something to come into fruition for you. Another thing he said, and it's like it keep replaying in my head because my soul caught it. It's just I was off pills, I was off oxys, off certain shrooms because I was in pain from the surgery. He said, I was thinking about something, right? I'm like, yeah, when I got home. Yeah, what was you thinking about? You know how you got all, I guess he talking in third party, but so many of the words speaking to me. He said, you know how you got all this stuff, you got the car, you got the house, you got all the material stuff. You about to go through a great suffer. You about to go through a great suffer after that. I don't know if he was talking about self. I said, what you mean? But it's like I didn't really correct it right then and there because, I like to pay attention. But I also wanted to make sure I wasn't tripping because I was off them pills. So what you mean? He's like, yeah. And I'm like, well, people probably already went through their suffering. These people want me to suffer. They don't have no heart for me, not genuinely. I don't feel it. And I don't think I'll ever be wrong. These people have no heart for me. These people really want me to suffer. All my grace is given by the divine. It's like they just want me to suffer. And I just wanted at least one spiritual person to be in good graces with me. And I thought it was him. But after feeling something over my body like that, and it only took me back to another time when I was in his presence. That was the whole plan. That was the whole plan. Since none of the sisters can get her back, and none of the sisters can truly connect to her, let's see if her brother will. See if he'll throw her off. Because while I'm taking care of me, it's like something is in competition with me, but I'm not even worried about that. It's like sharing my piece of heaven with hell. And I'm not sure why I feel like this, but I know it's a reason behind it. And if I don't correct it and neglect it right now, suffering then shall come. So I felt too attached. I kept calling, didn't want to get off the phone. It was like forced, and it was me. But I know it wasn't just me. I know it was something trying to bind me in a negative way. Not binding this, you can bind and protect somebody, but this one is binding in a whole different way. And the night before, I had another dream about the same relative. And it wasn't the best. It was more so trying to get in the sexual energy. These people are getting way desperate. My candle I lit for granddad and I revealed, like I've been doing little setups still. Still doing little setups. Okay, let's tell them about this and that or show this and that and see what happened with it. I woke up, my house cold as hell, but the heat say 74, 73, it's 73 in the house. Got the oven on. It's cold as hell. That's because either spirit is near. Motherfuckers was trying to throw me off from my protection, my ancestors' protection. And the more I'm around these people, the more my protection was slowing up. But I'm still divinely protected. I have to sit back. I have to process everything that I just faced. On top of the surgery, the spiritual backfire. The spiritual surgery that came from a womb spell backfire. Some people know that universal language. Some people know the ways around it, the studies. But they truly don't know the true connectors. And I just kept thinking like, man, what if this person was hired to get out to stop me? Hired to get out to deter me from my path. You feel me? Like, I ain't gonna lie, y'all, this shit make me feel sick to my stomach. Because earlier when I was speaking to him, I felt it. And I heard Spirit say, you're gonna have to cut him off. Stop making plans. I feel more masculine around him, and I'm not supposed to. I'm supposed to be in my soft feminine energy. And if I'm ever in my masculine around someone, that means my soft feminine energy cannot reveal herself because she's uncomfortable. They was already saying, we knew where you stayed at. But you know, you're not invited. None of you are. None of you are. Every time I left the phone, I said I'm going to do something. Go live or something. It was just like a trick, even though I wasn't going to probably go live, but I said it anyway. And I get real drained after and go straight to sleep. Said I wasn't going back. Somehow I found my way back for a second. But as he said, I knew you was gonna come back. I gave it 3 days. I said she gonna come back. A bird always come back to its nest. Yada yada yada. I knew you was gonna come back. Because they was manifesting and pulling on my energy. They don't want me back to love on me. I don't believe it. I believe they want me back to pour me back in hell with some of them. Not saying he's in hell. Saying he got some more work to do before he can be in my graces like that. I know y'all probably don't see it, but I feel it. The grief. I removed the attachments through my heart for this relative. I removed the attachments through my third eye for this relative. I cloak and block the energy and the access. And they knew. They knew. They knew it was him that could try to pull me back in the energy. That's why I couldn't talk about nothing future. I can only talk about past. When you're around people that's not deserving of knowing your future plans or anything, you are only going to be able to talk about the past. And some will say, oh, you still holding on to the past, or you bringing the past in your reality. No. Your energy won't let me speak about anything that's manifesting or future reference. It's my protection. It's my protection to lie about small certain things to see where it go. It's my protection. I calm my vessel. I know, baby. I know. I love you. I know you've been hurting. I know you've been feeling the nervousness. I know you've been uncomfortable. I know. Come on. I know it's partially my fault. But it was all divinely orchestrated like this to see what I needed to see. many names that I did not wish to speak. And I send it back to the sender. Like on my vessel, on my body, when she go through that, she cries. And when you truly connected to you, your body, you feel it. Just like the last few days while going through all of this shit, I knew something was up too, because I slowly started eating back meat. But they said it was gonna be the medicine though. Like the medicine had me, but it was meant for me to go through all that, but I had to drop in frequency all the way, like even consuming meat. I had to drop in frequency to consume meat. Be off not steroids, be off narcos and shit. I had to be at that low frequency. In order to go back around these people. And I allowed 2 siblings to come over my home. It's getting scarier out here. Even though they gave me the congratulations, I still see intent behind it. Can still see the intent of them wishing for me to suffer. I can hear the gossip. Want them to want me to suffer when I have suffered enough. But the people that's in hell, all they want is for the people that's exuding in heaven to suffer. But I can't suffer. I know this hurt. This hurt. This hurt. This hurt. But it's temporary, because in this life, you will have to face many pains. Because you can never, listen, motherfucker can talk to me every day. I don't give a fuck. If a motherfucker ever pull out a manifestation, if a motherfucker ever pull out a future plan that I'm working on or I'm doing, that's how you know that motherfucker got me. No, nobody can pull out shit. Nobody can pull out nothing when it come to me, bro. I don't give a fuck how much you try. But to feel that energy of something on, like sleep paralysis or whatever that shit called, feel that over me. And last time when it happened, when I was at my brother's house, my relative's house, last time that happened there, that was the first time that ever happened to me, and it was at his house. Last time that happened, I could not see. I could only see like dark shadows. I couldn't see, and it was the daytime, and I could just open my eyes, and I'm looking around, and I can just see dark shadows coming to try to attack me or sit on top of me. That's all I could see. But this time, I was able to actually see it, like sitting over my fucking bed and right on top of me. Ashe. I'm out of here, y'all. Peace and love and blissfulness. And remember, don't nobody else love you. I love you because I love myself.